providing meals to veterans and active duty service members at no cost. And as a founding partner of Camp Corral, Golden Corral helps send children of wounded, ill, or fallen military members to summer camp each year. It truly is a special experience.
Don't you worry. I can't help myself. Gruden just comes out. You're going to see Herbert move in the pocket. And watch when I hit play here. So we get our back heating up. He steps up. When I pause it right here, there's not a quarterback coach in the world that's going to tell you to cut this ball loose to this shell route. You got the flat defender. There's nothing in the flat to hold him. He's sunk underneath it. Corner's eyes are inside. Don't throw this ball. But watch this throw that he makes. He said, I didn't care. I'm ripping this sail. And a place where the DB can't get it. There's no defense for the perfect throw, Tyrant. And sometimes you pick me off, and it made me really angry, man. Listen to this. Hey, I'm going to tell you what Coach Gruden always told me when we were getting ready for this defense. Right here. You know who this is? This is the honey badger, man. Hey, Carr, he's not coming for me, man. He's coming for you. Look at Herbert. You're going to have pressures all night. There was 50 unblocked guys in your lap last year. You don't think Spags knows that? They're going to send pressure all night. We got an unblocked guy here. He's going to be unblocked. Is it this guy's fault? Is it this guy's fault? His fault? Hey, is it Harbaugh's fault standing over here on the sideline with holding his play sheet saying, hey, who's got that guy, man? I taught you this. All I know is guess who has to answer the questions at the end of the day? It's the quarterback. That's why you guys pay us money. That's why I got a nice watch. All right? But that's why we deal with these problems. Watch this throw. We don't get a good release up top, but watch this throw.
I'm here. I'm watching a Derek Carr video. Hold on. I got to watch this Derek Carr video. He was breaking down film and every now and then started doing a John Gruden impression. It was really funny. I tell you what, man. Oh, you're picking the 88? You're really going out on a limb there, ain't you? I'd say the 88's probably a good bet. I mean, it's a safe bet. You're not going to win any money on it, but you're not going to lose any either. I'm going to get this race over with so I can go to bed and then wake up and talk football all day tomorrow while the race is on in the background. No NFL football today. Hurt my soul after getting to watch some on Thursday night and then last night. We got tomorrow and we got Monday. And then Thursday will be here before you know it. Yep, they're trying the Richmond tire for the Cup race tomorrow. That'll be an improvement. I still don't think it'll be a great race. But the tire can really help. It goes a long way. We got more of a car problem than a tire problem at this point. You're probably going to see a good race today, I think. That's Carl Edwards. Can't believe somebody didn't get hurt on pit road with all that debris off of Keselowski's car that night when Edwards hooked him. There's Dale Jr. winning at Gateway. St. Louis.
Sunsetting over worldwide technology raceways, the Xfinity Series drivers wrap up their regular season, and it has been a hot summer for Connor Zilisch, who has a Series
Regular season finale for the Xfinity Series.
He's making his first start at St. Louis in any series. That did not slow him down. He was one of the fastest cars in practice yesterday. Backed it up, winning the pole here today. To no shock of his crew chief, Marty Lindley, who's told me it's like sticking Kyle Larson in a car. He can race fast anywhere. Connor told us after qualifying, their team really doesn't have a weakness. They're looking for the regular season championship, 20 points ahead of his teammate Justin Allgaier, and he's got good track position to earn stage points in both stages, Dylan.
And Kim, if there's anybody who knows that the 20 points can be overcome, it is Justin Allgaier. He was up over 40 points last year going into the final race of the regular season, still ended up losing the regular season championship after a disaster day. And he said the same thing to me earlier today. He said, I needed to have
First time for the Xfinity Series at Gateway since 2010. The race I just mentioned where Keselowski and Carl Edwards went at it again.
Good shot at that for both the 88 and 7. Time to go racing here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway. Let's get the command.
Sports and deliver those most famous words in motorsports. It's New Way sales manager Mike Townsend.
Hello, St. Louis! On behalf of all the great employees at New Way, we welcome you to the very first New Way 200. All right, race fans, are you guys ready?
Are you ready?
God bless our troops. God bless our vets. God bless America. Drivers, start your engines.
The Xfinity Series used to pull crazy fucking big crowds at Gateway, man. Gateway, Nashville, Iowa, those standalone races, those Xfinity crowds were always big. And it's Burton versus Burton for the last playoff spot. Not that anybody gives a fuck. I thought Dave Moody saying, if it wasn't for the playoffs, nobody'd be talking about this great battle between the Burton cousins. That's why we need playoffs. I'm like, nobody gives a fuck if either of them makes it. They won't make it past the first round, dude. Nobody fucking cares. Like, it's just something people mention because it's happening. It's not that anybody gives a fuck. It's like, oh yeah, the Burtons are racing for the last playoff spot. Well, neither one of them's going anywhere after the next 3 weeks, so it's like, fuck off. But we here for whatever this race is worth and whatever this weekend's worth. I just want to watch football tomorrow. Just added NFL Red Zone back to my YouTube TV about an hour ago, so I'm locked and loaded for tomorrow. I got 2 TVs and an old phone. I need to charge my old phone because I'm actually going to use it tomorrow probably. Because my old phone is off, but it's still connected to the Wi-Fi, and I can use it as another screen. So, go ahead and put that on the charger. Well, if it'll let me. There we go. Charge it up. I'd use my normal phone, but I use that to keep an eye on my streams, And because I have unlimited data now, because I don't have to pay a phone bill, I can put my stream on my phone off the Wi-Fi and then run everything else through my internet. My laptop's hardwired in. My PS4 and the other TV are Wi-Fi, and my smart TV is Wi-Fi. I'm ready. I'm prepared. And oh yeah, there'll be a race on one of the screens. Whichever one, you know.
CW Sports live in St. Louis. Tonight is the regular season finale for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. We got a great night for it. In about 3 hours, we'll know the 12 drivers going for the crown in 2025. Thanks for being with us, everybody. Here we are in the broadcast booth with Parker Klickerman, Jamie McMurray. I'm Adam Alexander. 3 playoff positions remain. This night is fun for us, but Jamie, for those drivers around the cut line, it is stressful.
Yeah, we've both been in the position of being on that cutoff line and the pressure it presents, but I like Harrison Burton's chances. I think being up 31 points, it's going to be really hard for Jeb to be able to overcome that unless Harrison has some issues early.
Right, and I think for Jeb, he's going to rue the day that was Talladega earlier this year when he lost that race by just inches, but I have to give him a shout out. He knows that it's probably unrealistic to get it done on points tonight. He's going to need something to happen to Harrison, but kudos to that team.
I saw everybody losing their minds about Stream East getting shut down. Very sad. I probably would have used them some this year. Damn, we already coming to the green? That felt fast. Oh, I guess we're not. We're going to commercial. Lights were out on the fucking pace car for some reason. It's not that shocking to me that an illegal streaming site got shut down. Just my little bit. I told you guys about the concert ticket fiasco and all that, right? And how I got my money back and everything. That was the biggest relief of my life today. The lady on the phone through Game Time was very helpful. She was like, yeah, that did seem irregular. We'll get that sorted out, and we got it sorted out. I was so fucking flustered last night about the whole concert ticket fiasco. Karen didn't hear the story, so I'll tell it again. My dad sent me money to get his Alice Cooper and Judas Priest ticket and his wife's. And I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and look on Game Time, and I found some tickets on Game Time for a good price. I go to buy them, and when I go to check out, it says, oh, your email's not on this account. This email's already in use. And I'm like, yeah, this is my account. Somehow it wasn't on my phone. So I thought, oh, okay. So I close the app out, get on my computer and buy the tickets that way. And I get the email saying, here's your tickets. And then a few minutes later, I get another email going, oh, here's your tickets. They fucking sold me 2 sets of 4 tickets. I know some of y'all already heard this already, but it bears repeating for anybody who hasn't heard it. Ooh, I was hot. I fucking get on the customer support chat room with Game Time. Like, it's a real person. It wasn't AI, but they were they weren't really trying to help. They were just like, yeah, it's a bummer. We can't really do nothing, but you can resell those tickets here on Game Time. And I'm just like, no, that's not good enough. Because I wouldn't get all my money back if I did that. Y'all ripped me off. Fucking fix it. So I gave up last night and I waited till this morning. And I called the customer support people. Called them and got shit done. You got to call to get shit done most of the time. I was pretty mad. But I just checked my bank account a little while ago, and it says the transaction will be in any day now. It's got it listed and everything. It's like, give my damn money back, man.
The last driver currently above the playoff cut line is going to start sixth, has a 31-point advantage on his cousin, Jeb.
Hey, speaking of Harrison's cousin, Jeb is coming off a fifth place finish at Portland, and he starts 19th as he tries to catch the 25 car. And the man chasing Zillett
Was this before the Friday? Yeah, and it spilled into the game. So I'm sitting there watching the game and trying to sort that shit out, mad as a motherfucker last night, dude. I was so mad. Got towards the end of the first half. I was keeping up with the game and all that, but I was having to, like, check all this shit on my phone. Dude, it was very annoying. That's another reason I got mad. I'm like, I'm trying to watch football, motherfucker. And then they wouldn't fucking help me. They wouldn't fix it. So I gave up and was like, I'll call them tomorrow. And I did. We got it done. I was not a happy camper there for a little while. I held my own. I held it down. But internally, I was fucking raging. Oh, you'd have heard me bitching up a storm if I was streaming. You'd have heard me bitching up a storm. Shout out to Nick Sanchez qualifying on the front row in the Connor Zilic Invitational. Connor Zilic and Corey Haim are the reason NASCAR wants Xfinity and trucks to be completely spec racing by 2028. Because talent like Zilic and Corey Haim are going to dominate, and they think that's boring. I cooled off last night because I had kind of made my peace with it at that point. I was like, they'll probably resell and I'll get like almost all my money back. But I was like, I'm going to call them motherfuckers tomorrow. I was pretty damn mad though. It was very distracting. Right little bit. How many points separate Jeb and Harrison? I can't remember. Shout out to 76.
Yeah, great info. I think, good way to kind of calm your nerves a little bit before this starts. There's a lot riding on the line tonight for Jeff.
Okay, we joke about how who gives a fuck if one of the Burtons makes the playoffs. The teams care because there's money on the line. We know Harrison or Jeb, whoever makes the playoffs, will not make it out of the first round, but the difference between 12th place points and further back than that is a lot. So money's on the line for two teams that need it. It's not going to be a life-altering amount of money, but they need money. Every race team needs money because NASCAR's going to make them all broke before it's over with.
so much on the line tonight. Who is going to the playoffs and going to have a chance to win?
And then we'll watch fucking spec racing for the rest of our lives. Instead of actual NASCAR racing. Go Connor Zilic. Three wide, Taylor Gray for third on the first lap. Under Mayer and Sawalich. Sawalich fresh off of trying to kill everybody last week. Dumbass. Sanchez almost got the lead, but he's getting chased down and side drafted now by Zilic. This race is only 160 laps. This is like a NASCAR heat race. I might as well be streaming a heat race. It'll be done here in a little while. Zilic holds the lead to the surprise of no one. Bad news for Jeb. Old Harrison's up in the top 10 fighting for stage points, and Jeb didn't qualify very well. William Sawalich just scored the fastest lap. Oh, did you hear the uproar this week about NASCAR needs to change the fastest lap rule? It should only be given to if you're on the lead lap or not. Only lead lap cars to get the bonus point for fastest lap because Josh Berry was like 34th and got it. And I'm like, okay, so 30th on the racetrack can't get a bonus point, but 30th in the overall standings for the year can run for a championship. Fuck off. Kyle Larson did that shit at Mexico and nobody bitched, but fucking Josh Berry does it. Oh, we don't think he's good enough, so we got to change the rule. Yeah, 30th on the track, can't get a bonus point, but 30th in the standings, sure, you can race for a championship. And yes, this is the regular season finale for Xfinity. Their playoffs start next week with Bristol. That's quite the first playoff race for you there, Bristol. I'd like to congratulate Carson Kvapil for winning last week because he was the only driver that ran the racetrack with 2 to go. Everybody else cut the track with 2 to go last week. So I declare Carson Kvapil the Portland winner unofficially. Barry's win was legit, but definitely an outlier. Because ever since that win, he really ain't done jack shit. Had a good run or two here and there. But that Vegas win's crazy when I look back on it, just because of how bad the 21's been the rest of the year. Oh, yes, Martinsville will determine the Final Four for Xfinity because Martinsville goes so well every time the Xfinity Series runs there. Sanchez is struggling here. He's getting ran through by these Toyotas. First Sawalich, now Almirola and Taylor Gray. This is such a good racetrack for IndyCar. IndyCar loves them flat mile ovals, man. I blame Martinsville being a shit show in Xfinity for why Xfinity's not getting a North Wilkesboro race next year. 15 straight races of Zilich at least leading the lap. Cool. I wish there was an NFL game on tonight. I think opening weekend there should be a Thursday night game, the Friday night Brazil game, and then a Saturday night game to really get us hopped, and then you have all your games on Sunday plus a Monday night game. That's what I think. The fuck is this? I get friend requests from weird people that I don't trust. Now I know how every girl on Facebook feels. Tired. Didn't sleep great last night. Didn't take a nap today, so I'm glad this is a short race. Brandon Jones and Jesse Love racing hard. I'm impressed with Sawalich again, even if he was on some dumb fuck juice at Portland. I'm going to go from 8th to the lead in one corner because I'm never up at the front and don't know how it works when you're actually up front. NFL can really do whatever it wants, but I guess I see why they would respect college football. They certainly don't respect the NBA. You know, they're taking Christmas away from the NBA. Cowboys play the Redskins on Christmas this year, if I remember correctly. Thank God, who's in the 17 today? He just about went straight to the wall in turn 3. Oh, we know who's in the 17. Probably that Day guy. I hope Hendrick will make that 17 car full time and give somebody a shot. We need another good full time Xfinity car with somebody getting a chance. I'd like to see Penske, Hendrick, and RFK be full time in Xfinity, but like I said, NASCAR wants to bankrupt all the teams so they can just control everything. Got them gold codes ready, don't you, NASCAR? I heard about that. Operation Gold Codes. I.e., put every team out of business that doesn't sign the charter agreement. Eric Almirola up to 3rd. Oh yeah, Haas factory team is switching to Chevrolet. So that's even less Fords in the Xfinity Series now. In a year or two, Dodge will have more cars in Xfinity than Ford. Be 30 Chevrolets, 4 Toyotas, and like 3 Dodges and a Ford. Can they resurrect their old Dodge Challenger bodies from like 2012? I like some of the backmarker teams, even after Dodge pulled out of the sport, kept running their Dodge cars, and people called them zombie Dodges. Zombie Dodge car. Yeah, Haas going to Toyota would have made more sense, and I think that would have been better for them. Everybody who goes to Chevrolet just plays third fiddle to Hendrick Motorsports. No Chevrolet team is ever as good as Hendrick. Ever, 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 in the history of ever. For the last like 20 years. Whoa! I was about to say, we need a good NASCAR game to play, but hopefully in about a month we'll have one. Who's the 7600? I got no idea. Whose dick did that Day guy suck at Hendrick to get this many races in the 17? Fudge. Lack of sleep starting to catch up.
Harrison Burton, he's got a teammate this weekend making his first career start from Oregon, Cole Rags. Unfortunately, driver
Whoa! At the Cup race, that would have been a caution, because in Cup, they're just so desperate for excitement. Man, that 76 does look cool, doesn't it? It's a Ford. Out there flying the Ford flag. One of the few in the Xfinity Series. You guys ain't going to believe this, but Connors Illitz looks really strong today. Nah, I don't need to watch much college now because the NFL's back and that itch was scratched on Thursday night and last night. I had 2 days in a row to watch an NFL football game each day, so I don't really need to watch college that much now. Tomorrow we feast. For 10 fucking hours of football, and a race will be on in the background. I'll technically be streaming the race, but we'll talk about football. AM racing, okay. It's a cool looking car. And as I said about that Day dude driving for Hendrick, whose dick did Harrison Burton suck to always have a sponsor? Sorry, I'm yawning. Oh, so sorry. Is it full time and we just haven't noticed this year? Because in Xfinity, you only got to pay attention to about 12 cars through the whole race. Just being real. Allgaier's got a really good long run car. He started, 14th, and now he's 5th. It's a lot of spots to be made up at fucking Gateway, of all places. Tomorrow you're going to wake up and you know what the first thing is you're going to hear? I need to check the guide and see what games are shown here. I've got Red Zone. Obviously, I'm going to have that on one TV, but what game am I going to be watching? I'm pretty sure the 4:30 game I'll be watching is Green Bay and Detroit. Packers Lions is the big game tomorrow in the late afternoon. We need to pick games too, now that I think about it. I said during the Batman stream today we'd pick games. Tomorrow at 1, here in my area, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers at the New York Jets. I will be watching that game because Rodgers against the Jets is funny. Panthers, Jaguars at 1 here as well. Then at 4:30, Detroit at Green Bay, just as I predicted. So cool, I get to watch Jets Steelers a lot tomorrow. And have Red Zone on one TV. And the race on another screen. So Eric Almirola has moved into second place. Watch the Jets beat the Steelers tomorrow. You can't never pick the Steelers to confidently beat bad teams. Those are the games the Steelers lose the most often. So that Jets-Steelers game is tricky if you're picking games. Steelers will fuck up and lose to the Jets. Just watch. Harrison Burton has dropped to 14th. Gross. Jeb is still 19th, about where he started. I can't wait for Allgaier to fuck up and wreck Zillich at Phoenix and give the championship to somebody else. Squeaky kitty. Round of 8. How does Talladega wind up in the round that sets the final 4? That's just beyond me. I need to fucking shave, man. If this was a cup race, I'd probably shave during this thing, because you know the cup race would be boring as hell. You'd hear me going in the background. I think I'm shaving after this race. I want to shave right now, but I want to watch the race. Can't concentrate on shaving right now. I hate to be a self-hater, but I'd probably pick the Bucks too. Can't trust Atlanta. Raheem Morris is the coach, man. Raheem Morris is a fucking bum. Don't know how. And the Falcons are just fucking retarded. Our defensive coordinator is Jeff Ulbrich. The last time he was our defensive coordinator, we had the worst defense in the league. Raheem Morris, former defensive staff member in Atlanta, and then interim head coach. Fucking sucked. Somehow gets to come back and be the head coach.
Continuing to watch Harrison Burton and Jeb Burton. Harrison's 4 spots in front of his cousin. Talk about just needing to stay. 25 just needs to stay in front of the 27 tonight, clinch that spot, and hope we don't get a new winner. That would change things. And let's give some love to Corey Day as Harrison continues the slide. 17 making his 6th start of the campaign. The youngster from California inside the top 15.
Wow, you see the breaks when I was at 17. That's the first thing.
I have a career loser as a head coach, so of course my team's not going to go far. You know, we could have hired Jim Harbaugh a year or 2 ago, but could have hired Bill Belichick. But no, we went with fucking mediocre Raheem Morris, who's never been good anyway. Holy shit, the 32 car is destroyed. Jordan Anderson. Please stop that car. Yeah, remember when he almost got squished between the wall and his truck at Talladega while he was on fire? Bro, Bill Belichick is the greatest NFL head coach of all time. That's better than Raheem Morris. That was one game with a college team. Bill Belichick is the greatest head coach in football history. What the fuck is Raheem Morris? Jim Harbaugh is one of the great coaches. I think he'll go down as an all-time great coach. But no, Raheem Morris is what I get. I get Raheem Morris. Oh well, at least it wasn't Josh McDaniels. Let's pick games. Let me see what I think about tomorrow. A lot of week 1 is just guesswork. Because you don't know what fucking people have for week 1. You really don't. Ooh, what did all the lame streamer people on the shitty broadcast last night pick? Ooh, I wonder. Who does Drewski think go win tomorrow? Whoever the fuck that is. For NFL.com, your website always runs so goddamn slow, dude. Fuck it, I'll go to ESPN. The worldwide leader in sports. Yeah, Jim Harbaugh undefeated in Week 1 games. Let's see. I will say Tampa Bay, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, because it'll be really funny. I'm serious about that. Tampa Bay, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, they'll beat Miami. Um, Raiders, Patriots, that's a tough one. They both kind of suck, but I like their coaches. That's going to be a fucking battle. Raiders, Patriots could be the game of the week. Let me think on that one. Arizona is going to beat the brakes off New Orleans. I'll take the Jets over the Steelers. Redskins. Jaguars. Broncos in a blowout. 49ers win a close one, I think. Packers to beat the Lions. Rams to beat the Texans. And I think the Bills win a close game against Baltimore. And on Monday, I think Minnesota beats Chicago. The only game I can't really commit on is Raiders-Patriots. That's a tough one for me. Vrabel and Pete Carroll. Picking Indianapolis to beat Miami is objectively funny, but somebody's going to get upset week 1. My upsets are Jets over Steelers and Colts over Dolphins because the Dolphins are fucking high-end garbage. Dolphins suck. I mean, the Colts suck worse, but the Dolphins are liable to lose a game like that. Then again, they do like to beat up on bad teams. But just for fun, I'll say Colts. So, Bucks, Bengals, Colts, Cardinals, Jets, Redskins, Jaguars, Broncos, 49ers, Packers, Rams, and the Bills. And then the Vikings on Monday. And I'm not streaming any of it because nobody watches those football streams and nobody talks. So I don't feel like sitting there talking to myself. I did get a comment last night from somebody saying, "Why aren't you streaming football?" And I'm just like, well, why does nobody ever talk or show up during those football streams? Sit there for 3 hours with a lot of dead air because I got nobody to talk to and nothing to do. What? Oh yeah, Lil Jon did a concert this weekend at the racetrack. Yeah. Huh? What? Okay. It's Lil Jon. And now, a moment in the life of Lil Jon. It's me, Little John. Okay. I picked the Colts to beat the Dolphins. That's funny, man. Oh, the other game I'd worry about, I picked the Bengals to beat the Browns, but I don't know. The Bengals struggle with Cleveland for some reason. And the Bengals suck early in the season. That's like a serious pattern with them. That fucked their whole year up last year. They fell so far behind and sucked. They lost to the Patriots last year. Remember? I saw a Facebook memory last year when it said the Patriots announced whoever was their starting quarterback, and I put 3-14 incoming. I was wrong. They went 4-13 because the fourth game they won, the Bills played their second and third string guys because they were resting their stars for the playoffs. So I was right. Okay. But the Bengals should have been able to beat fucking whoever. Who was the quarterback for the Patriots last year? Was it Brissett? Yeah, it was Jacoby Brissett. Should have won that game too, but the Bengals do Bengals things. The Bengals be bingling. Like, I wish I wish I could have been able to stream yesterday because I was sitting there going, "Oh God, the Chargers are going to do it again, ain't they?" I just couldn't fathom that the Chargers could clutch up and beat the Chiefs, and I was like, "Oh God, this is going to be horrible." But they held on and they won. Same thing I get with the Bengals. I'm like, "Don't fuck it up." Joe Flacco is going to give you at least a couple of 400-yard games a year, and the Bengals defense is so bad, tomorrow could be the day. You just don't know. So I'd be weary of that game. New leader, William Sawalich. Austin Hill up to second. How the hell did that happen? Zillich fell to third. Colts are going to beat the Dolphins. I feel better and better about it. You guys want to see the price of a hot dog at every NFL stadium? All right. Cheapest hot dogs in the NFL. The Atlanta Falcons, Mercedes-Benz Stadium at $2. Then you got the Cleveland Browns at $3.41. Ravens $3.49. Cardinals $4.98. Broncos and Chiefs $5. Now you've gone too far. Packers $5.37. Panthers $6. Way overpriced. $6.04 for the Colts. $6.30 for the Titans and Saints. $6.56 for the Eagles and the Texans. $6.93 for the Jags. The NFL average is about $7.02. But here's where we get really silly. Vikings $7.09. Patriots $7.19. Dolphins $7.25. The Bengals, those tight asses, $7.45. Cowboys $7.50. I've been to their fucking building. Every damn thing in there is expensive. $7.86 at Soldier Field. $7.95 in Pittsburgh. $7.99 in Detroit. $8.25 at Tampa. That's kind of weird for a team that couldn't sell tickets a couple years ago. $8.50 at MetLife. $9 at FedEx Field. $9 at Levi Stadium. $10 at SoFi. $10.26 in Las Vegas. $11.25 at dumpy ass fucking Buffalo. How does that stadium have the most expensive hot dogs? Vegas and SoFi make a lot of sense, even though it's still stupid. But how do the Bills Stadium have the most expensive hot dog? And put some respect on fucking Atlanta. $2. We selling Martinsville hot dogs in Atlanta. $2, bro. $9 for a glizzy at Levi Stadium. And I bet when the Super Bowl's there in February, it'll probably go to like $12 or something. That's the kind of information about NFL stuff I love. Just useless shit like that. Hey, you want to know how much a hot dog is? Now you know. I wish football was on instead of the race. I wish NFL football was on instead of the race. I know college is on right now. Don't you know it's Big Ten Saturday night? Charlotte Roval commercial. Still to be determined if I'm going to that race or not. I'd kind of sort of like to go. I want to see this SVG shit in person. Little bit. What you doing, little bit? You got the fleas on your head again. Whoops. I heard something hit the floor. It was my old phone. I'm like, oh, who cares? Who cares about the old phone? Nobody gives a fuck. Ooh, the old phone has Paramount on it, so I can put the Jets Steelers on that. and have Red Zone on the PS4 TV and the race on the big TV. You were ashamed that the 49ers have more expensive hot dogs because you just kept going along going, oh, God, we still ain't even been listed. You $9 hot dog charging sons of bitches. What is going on here? Carson Quapple is in the garage. No brakes for Carson Quapple. They're in the garage to work on it. Oh, and now the engine failure. Okay, so they said engine failure now. Carson Quapple's out of the race. William Sawalich is the leader. Austin Hill flukes into a front row starting spot for stage 2. I think the damn Cup race should have been tonight. I think the Xfinity race should have been this afternoon. The Cup race should be tonight so everybody can watch football tomorrow. And then week 2, Bristol's a night race, so you get 2 NFL Sundays uninterrupted before the last 7 NASCAR races. Let's see if Zilich gets this lead back quickly or not. It's hard to pass here. Great restart for Sawalich. And the 88 behind him. Allgaier 3 wide around the top. Zilich in the middle, Hill on the bottom. Allgaier is racing for regular season points here. It's still a point battle between him and the 88 for the championship. That was the whole draw of the Falcons' new stadium when they built it back in 2017 or whatever. It was like, we're going to have cheap concessions. And they've stuck to it. I bet you they sell more that way. Allgaier's now got the fastest lap of the race. Austin Hill didn't last long in second. He's fell back to 5th. Now Eric Almirola's got the fastest lap. He's 4th. So Sawalich is not going to be the leader much longer. Here comes Allgaier, and he's bringing Zilich with him. 88's going to give the 7 a little draft towards the end of the backstretch, and off they go into 3. Ooh, Zilich got loose. He got loose, and Almirola forced it in there. Allgaier takes the lead. '88's loose to start this run. He's barely keeping it out of the wall right now. He's 4th now. And Allgaier's already pulling away. And Almirola's got the fastest lap. Oh, yeah, if the Bills are already charging $11.25 when they get that new stadium finished for next season, look out. No glizzies for you in Buffalo. Still don't know how hot dogs came to be known as glizzies, but it's like my favorite retarded slang term. Whoa, Zilich about spun out trying to stay off of Almirola. He charged the corner, and Almirola got held up by Sawalich.
First things first, these guys brought me a pretty good Johnny Morse Fast First Shop Experience Technology Chevrolet today. I felt like we had a good run going. We were falling back a little at the beginning, but I think we're going to make some really good changes to make it better. On that pit stop there, we kind of had a delay up front.
Look at this fucking retarded blocking by the 18 on Zilich. Then he gives it up at the end of the straightaway. Poor Quaffle. Kind of having a lame year. Retzlaff has 100 starts.
It's incredible how high they're able to. They keep watching that through the more and more as this race continues on. I love it.
Stage one, all about Connor Zilich. Stage two right now belongs to his teammate Justin Allgaier, leading 19 laps into the second stint of the race in St. Louis.
This is Allgaier's bread and butter, these types of racetracks. Gateway, Loudon, Phoenix, places like that. EO, get off that. Quit being a silly kitty. Leave me alone. Leave my headset alone. Well, at least Connor's not just dominating. He's going to have to earn it, looks like. Ooh, we had another spitting incident. A Florida Gators player just spit on someone. I don't know who Florida's playing today. Right in front of the ref. Just like Jalen Carter. Right in front of the fucking ref. USF beat Florida. Wow. 18-16. USF beat Florida. Tim Tebow's not walking in that door. Almirola's catching Allgaier. Go home, old man. I ain't joking. USF beat Florida. That's funny. It's a quick race, Dale. Hang in there. Hang in there. I'm just a dreamer.
This is good. We saw the 88 be so
A dream of life
and then I thought once
away.
Justin got out to the lead, I'm like, well, this is over. He's got the best car, but Eric is slowly reeling him in. It's gonna be fun to see if he can get by him. Dean Thompson here on the inside of Harrison Burton in a backup
Harrison's still in front of Jeb, but only by like one spot.
through the night to get the car prepared and ready. He's making headway in the backup car, which is nice to see. They said
We got 10 to go and day 2.
for this car, and it showed some good pace. And it's such a hard balance. You hit on this in the pre-race. If you're Harrison Burton, you see him racing Dean Thompson on the outside. You want to get all you can get, but you don't want to get wrecked. Because if he wrecks out, that opens that for Jeb. If he can get a decent finish.
Do I really eat hot dogs? Dude, I'll eat anything. Nachos, fries, a good hot dog, pizza, Bojangles, which you can get at Charlotte Motor Speedway and Bank of America Stadium. That Charlotte Motor Speedway's Bojangles hits different, man. I don't know what they do, but it hits hard. I always hit them up when I'm at Charlotte. Because their prices are the same at the racetrack as they are everywhere else, so it's just convenient. And the shit's always fresh.
Look at this. I mean, you got Harrison Burton, Jeff Burton. Jeff, we were a little tired a little bit what happened in Talladega. But make a statement.
By the way, when I ended my Batman stream, I went and got some Domino's. It was pretty bitchin'. It was good, and it's trying to put me out now. I need to be in a food coma.
Spread Poole that Jeb was coming up on the back of Harrison Burton, and then Brennan Poole got between them, and the engine started to fall back here. But he was so close, I thought he was just going to give him a little tap to say, hey, I'm here. Remember me?
Sixth on back, pretty entertaining. Austin Hill 21. 20 is Brandon Jones. Jones has been good in stage 2. Just behind them, Sam Mayer, who's in 8th.
Martinsville's been the only place I really seek out a good hot dog, because their shit's fucking awesome.
really from the drop of the green flag that we expected to see.
No, I just got pizza from Domino's. I didn't get any wings. I'm not rich, you know. I don't have the $350 back in my account yet from Game Time to afford wings at Domino's.
I just feel like this is the type of track those Fords can do really well at with the way their motors work. Downshift is usually to their advantage, but it's just not worked out here so far.
Look at those regular season points as they run. Right now, Zillage plus
Oh, Lordy.
won the opening stage. Allgaier leading here in stage 2, but Almirola's like, look, I don't care what
Almirola's nipping at his heels. Almirola, Allgaier, I just wish Allmendinger was in this race. This would be a fucking train wreck for my brain to process, as tired as I am.
As you watch, and Justin's pretty much committed to the bottom.
Jeb is passing Harrison Burton
That second, third groove, Eric's just not
in a point battle that nobody fucking cares about, but we have to talk about anyway, because this retarded playoff format.
It's almost like for the 19. You'd like to see him get his
Bro, wings are expensive everywhere,
to make it turn.
except Popeyes. You want affordable wings, go to Popeyes.
First sideways on the inside of his
Don't even think about going to Pizza Hut.
final playoff spot. He's trying to clear the
Pizza Hut prices their wings like it's fucking caviar. Allgaier a little loose there. He ain't going to hold off this 19 car.
so you're going to exit
Surely not.
the same place you were coming into the race, basically, with that advantage at the cut line. But
Loose again, loose again. The door is open for Almirola. Wish they'd raced long enough for the 88 to catch him and pass them both. Oh, yeah, this is going to help the 88 get back to him. Almirola almost wrecked. Allgaier's going to slot back in front of him by nose with 3 to go. Zilich was 1.4 seconds back. He's now 0.8 back. That was a big chunk out of that lead with lap cars in front of these leaders. Although Almirola's starting to slip back now, so maybe Allgaier can hang on. I never thought I'd be nostalgic for the chase format because I thought that sucked too. But a 10 race championship's a lot better than a 1 race championship. Two to go, and Allgaier's struggling here in this traffic to hang on. They're moving over though. He should catch a break here in 3. Joey Gase in his 300th start. Hey, shout out to Timmy Hill for a top 10 in the truck race last week. I should have mentioned that. 1 to go in stage 2. And Justin Allgaier is going to win stage 2. Zilich third. Zilich still has the most points for the day, I do believe. A first and a third to Allgaier's first and fifth. Somebody just said their left rear's coming apart, and we're just going to ignore that. I know the caution's out, but... Everybody's roasting Nick Wright because he said Friday morning, there's a 0% chance that Justin Herbert plays better than Patrick Mahomes in this game. Guess what? Justin Herbert played better than Patrick Mahomes last night. So he said Nick Wright looks like Tom Green and Adam Driver had a baby. The only thing weaker than that take was his fucking chin. I just texted my friend Cameron an old joke from like 7 years ago or something. Because Skip Bayless got caught tweeting at himself. I guess he forgot to get on his burner account. And he was trying to like act like a fan that was like way into Skip. But he said, "You are the man, Skip. Love the new show on FS1." And it was Skip saying that to himself. And he like deleted it real quick. But people screenshotted it. And it was him trying to pose as a fan, saying that he likes the new show with Shannon. "You're the man, Skip. Love the new show on FS1." So I texted Cameron that just now to see if he remembered. You remember that? To this day, people in his mentions, "You're the man, Skip." I got to wake up early enough tomorrow to take a shower before the games and then go to the store. I need some drinks. And I'm probably really going to need some drinks tomorrow because we're going to be talking all day. You are the man, Skip. The fuck is this commercial? I love that sports memes just never fucking die. Obviously, Cameron was fucking pumped about the Micah Parsons trade. Best way I can put it to Cowboys fans, you should not be excited about that Micah Parsons trade. You traded Micah Parsons for 2 lottery tickets, because that's what draft picks are. They're fucking lottery tickets. And guess what? Them lottery tickets ain't going to be very good, because the Packers are always going to be one of the 10 best teams in the NFL. So you're not even going to get a good first-round pick. Kenny Clark is a really good player, though. Don't get me wrong. That's like the only decent part of the trade, but it's still a pretty lopsided trade, because Kenny Clark's good, but he ain't Micah Parsons. And they didn't seem to stop the run against Philly too well Thursday night. Not well enough. I mean, they played better in the second half. You're the man, Skip. Love the new show on FS1.
That's right, Adam. Welcome to the CW Garage. And of course, let's go ahead and take a look at our golden moment brought to you by Golden Corral. And for that, of course, it all goes to the number 7 of Justin Allgaier.
Oh, Allgaier, large and in charge. Yeah, the race starts at 3 tomorrow. It'll be over around between 6 and 6:30, I figure. At one point, NASCAR decided we're not starting races at 1 ever during football season. Their hope is a lot of the NFL games will turn into blowouts and people will want to watch the race. They used to start at 1 every week at the same time. I remember those days. I would prefer the race start at noon and be over by 3. That's what I would prefer. Zillis just said it's really hard to pass. Can we be better on pit road?
Because if you go out and you lead every lap, you maybe don't gain the knowledge or the experience for the playoff run when you could face some of these challenges when you lose a little track position. So this is probably good for them in the long run.
It is, and if you think back, the one weakness we've seen out of Connor Zilch in that 88 this year is at times he's been put back in the pack, damaging that race car, not being able to drive through the pack. So it's good for him to have these experiences of not just being the most dominant car, as you mentioned.
Pit road's huge in the first cycle at the end of stage 1. I'm sure we'll
88 can get this lead back on pit road.
aggressive. Pit road is open, and it's about to get really busy. Here's Kim Kuhn.
Yeah, Williams Wallace coming off that runner-up finish last weekend, hoping to back it up with another top 5.
EO, you out of your mind.
Great summer for this team, though. This run, he said, really tight to start the run. Then it came to him 1 and 2, though. The fronts were still chattering at the end of the run and killing his drive. 3 and 4 were a little better. You see that chassis adjustment to free him up. Little free off, though. 3 and 4 overall, though. That adjustment to loosen him up.
I always tell you every year, I'm pretty burnt out well into the playoffs for NASCAR. I'm pretty burnt at the end of the year. I'm just as excited to see the season end as I am to see it begin. And yes, the 88 got the lead back. Zilic, Sawalich, Allgaier, Hill 4th, Love 5th, Almirola dropped 4 spots. But yeah, I'm excited when NASCAR comes back in February, and I'm just as excited when I'm like, thank God it's fucking over in November.
Wrong direction. Austin Hill gains a couple in front of his teammate Jesse Love.
More double headers, shorten the season. We don't need NASCAR from fucking Valentine's Day to almost Thanksgiving. the sport is so fucking bloated. So many things NASCAR still does are a product of shit that they were doing when they were actually big and a big deal, you know. This guy shared a clip of the Florida Gators guy spitting and said, "Wow, Jalen Carter started a movement this week." Yeah, the Jalen Carter movement. I won't be that extreme, Yuki. I'll say February to October. We just need to shorten this thing. In a perfect world, it'd be fucking February to September and then get the fuck out of the way of football as early as possible. But I will say February to mid to late October. We just got to shave another couple weeks off that season, man. It's too damn long. Be nice if we could shave more. I'm just trying to be realistic. Fuck, I am sleepy, man. Might have to pass on that Arkham Shadow stream I thought about doing today. I don't think I got it in me. Ain't got it in me. Hey, my old phone's charged and ready for tomorrow. My old phone is being called back into service for this football season. Simply because I need another screen. And I don't have enough room to put the other TV up, so... In a perfect world, NASCAR would last all the way up until football, like the week of, or maybe 1 weekend, I don't know. In a perfect world, that's what it would be.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series is brought to you by Blue Chew. Make every lap your best yet.
Tomorrow, the PBR Camping World Team Series takes over Anaheim. The best riders, the toughest bulls, the battle for team supremacy happens right here on the CW. Don't miss the PBR Camping World Team Series from Anaheim tomorrow, 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific, only on CW.
Justin Allgaier sped on pit road. How you speed on pit road and still lose spots? So Allgaier sped on pit road. Take him out of the equation. 88's back in the lead. We are back to the status quo at the halfway mark of this race.
What they're talking about is the lights there, Jamie, obviously, which is the lights on your tag that kind of you reference as your pit road speed. You do that run through before the race and try to get an understanding if your lights are correct, and that's why Jim Pullman, his crew chief, said maybe on us because they didn't quite catch that on the run through. They couldn't run 5 lights, they had to run 4 in that section.
He was going to have to finish 22 positions in front of Zilich at the end of the night to win the regular season.
Zilich, Sawalich, Love, and Hill. Almirola lost some ground there. Let's see if Clean Air just really is king for this 88. I ain't going to be mad if he leads the rest of the race. Big fan out here. Surprised the Wallace didn't fly off in the corner and hit the 88. Dumb fuck. Ooh, Austin Hill's in a bad spot, but I don't think anybody feels sorry for him. Got put 3 wide almost immediately. Halfway, 80 laps to go, and this race has only been on for an hour. That's nice. I don't see Allgaier being a factor for the rest of this race. I think he can get back to the top 5, though. Zilich now claims the fastest lap. The fastest lap has changed a lot in this race. But it's not time. Track's cooler. It's faster, more grippy. So now he's got the fastest lap. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, Oklahoma's playing Michigan. So tired, man. Fox Tekka. Lucius Fox has a NASCAR sponsorship now. Look at Jesse Love all of a sudden. Oh, Jesse Love's got trash on the grill. That's why that car's fast all of a sudden. He got trash on the grill. Here, man. I won't be far. I'm thirsty. Anybody else thirsty? I'm thirsty. Dylan just texted me congrats to the 88 on another win. I said, yep. 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 Look at this battle between the Burtons and Allgaier. They're 3 wide for 20th or something. Zillage looks really good out front, but it's not a runaway. Jesse Love's fast all of a sudden, and Almirola's still got a great car. Did you hear next year that when the NFL puts all their shit on the ESPN app, that they want to do a red zone channel for college football? Now that would be cool. They want to do red zone for college football. I can't wait to see Scott Hansen's beautiful face tomorrow afternoon.
I think Love and Zillage would be a good tag team. I mean, they're buddies. They get along, and they're not afraid to fight, either one of them. You know, they'll go after it.
No, they got the YouTube show they've been doing. There's different challenges. Was put wrestling in there for sure.
You know, we were selling Love's hanging around. Really, just in the last 3, 4, 5 laps, Zillage has started to put little distance between himself and the man in second. Almirola was able to get around his teammate William Sawalich, so moved the 19 up to third.
You see Ryan Sieg getting the wall here.
Whoa, Ryan Sieg.
He's gonna get in the marbles. You see the car get sideways, it loses all the grip. Got it slipped. Good job. Gather it all back up. Look at it from on board here, Lamar Scott. Nice drift. Little tap of the wall. Move on. By the way,
Happy birthday, Lamar Scott. Celebrating today, making his second career start.
great birthday present. Getting a race in the Xfinity Series. One other thing that's caught my eye here on the 2 car of Jesse Love, he had a bit of debris sort of on the grill, so I'd be curious to see if they start to wonder about his. See, still there.
Yeah, that trash is still on Jesse Love's car. A little more downforce. They told him, catch the 88 and it'll blow off. Shout out to Daniel Hemrick running 11th for Colleague. Didn't even realize Hemrick was the one in the 11 car this week. Colleague sucks, and he's running 11th. So you go, Daniel Hemrick, Xfinity Series champion. Room service. Excuse me.
trying to put a full race together. That's exactly what they wanted to do, and was the next step they felt like in their progression. They mainly wanted to do that because when they go to Bristol next week, they feel like that's going to be a really good opportunity for Corey to just take everything he's applied or everything he's learned and apply it to Bristol. They feel like that's going to be a good opportunity for them. They felt like that at the start of the day, qualifying third in the order was going to be a disadvantage. So if they could start in the top 15, that'd be a big win. They started
Zilich's lead is finally starting to grow. And Corey Day is in the top 10. Good race for him. Almirola into second. Got by Jesse Love fairly easily. The trash has broken in half. There's still part of it on the car, but it's not on the grill anymore. So Jesse Love's in good shape now. Physics. I love physics. You know what the highlight of the North Carolina game was last Monday night? That nice balloon archway Bill Belichick's hot, way too young girlfriend put up in the media center. I'm assuming she was responsible for that. Oh, yeah, hang on, Austin Hill. You totally wouldn't do that on purpose, would you? No, Austin Hill would never wreck anybody on purpose. Brake rotor's going to blow on somebody's car and bring out a caution. Sorry. I'm officially at the part of the race where I'm bored. What's up, Squeaky? What's wrong? You getting on the bed? You can get on the bed. See, you get on the bed all the time. Meow. Hey, it's a Blue Chew commercial. Take it from those hot chicks. That dick pill totally works. Oh, please, God, give me the energy to be good at work on Monday. Because I didn't have it Friday, and that's why I didn't go. Is this going to be another Xfinity race that's supposed to be short but ends up being super long? Because there'll be a bunch of cautions.
Back in St. Louis, closed captioning for this race brought to you by Varo, the bank that puts money in your pocket. Connor Zilich's leading, and he's got a strike.
Jeb Burton has crashed. Major right front damage. Caution is out. This could be the money stop. Another tire failure for a Jordan Anderson car. And we have a caution.
His fires erupted in a hurry, and you can see it there under the hood. Yeah. Not only just in the right front tire.
So close to a win at Talladega that would have locked him into the playoffs, and unfortunately he misses it by inches and is not going to qualify for the postseason in 2025. You look at the points as they run. Harrison situation for he, Creed, and Gray, and now the question becomes, because Chad Burton was the only driver that could point his way in from below the cut line, do we get a new winner? And I would say that this caution actually is probably pretty good for Connor Zilich from the standpoint that you're not going to have to manage a green flag pit stop and all the strategy that would come with that. Now we revisit what brought out the caution.
And you see here, just off of two, the right front goes down, and a hard impact to the outside wall.
And you see he had drifted up in the middle of the corner and kind of driving back down angle. Oh, huge.
Ouch.
Awful hit. Great avoidance there by Brennan Poole and Parker Retzloff. So sideways they were.
After you see that wall go in, so thankful to see him climbing out of the race car, you know?
Yeah, it was a huge impact for him.
This place is so sneaky because a lot of short track characteristics, right?
Yep.
But it's a mile and a quarter and you carry a lot of speed. It's a little bit of a hybrid, and the speed will sneak up on you.
Yeah, and it's, the difference between the straightaways and the corners and how long the brake zones are here. The cars heat up a ton as you're going through the brake zone, and then they cool down back down the straightaway, and you sometimes have brake issues that we talked about. Sometimes the rotors can have an issue, or you get the shake where the rotors actually get warped a little bit, and it also just puts a ton of stress on the tires and all parts of these race cars at tracks like this.
I'll tell you, Jeff.
And he's okay.
All the things that could have been for he in this season finale. Third caution of the night, second more incident, and this one for Jeff Burton.
I think this race will be won and lost on pit road. We will soon find out. There's an Aiden Hutchinson commercial. I hope he comes back from his injury better than he was before, because if that ruined his career, that'd be a goddamn shame for as good as he is. Dude's leg exploded while the Lions were spanking the Cowboys last year. Oh, that commercial looks good. I want some goddamn ribs. I ain't been to Chili's in forever. I need some ribs. In celebration of getting my ticket money back, I should get some fucking ribs tomorrow. Spend $25 on a fucking meal. I wish I could, but I don't know if I can bring myself to do it or not. Or Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan looks so good these days, man. I kind of want to go see Freakier Friday, but I haven't really felt like paying for it. I want my bit, dude. I fucking love ribs. Chili's has always had good ribs. I love the sauce they use. That's the magic right there. The sauce they use at Chili's. Barbecue sauce. Man, that end of the Batman stream today was fun. I love free roaming as Red Hood. I hadn't done that in a while. Actually, after my stream was done and I ate before the race, I got on Arkham Knight again and ran around. And it was nice because I wasn't using OBS, so I turned the graphics up and put the frame rate at 60. Oh, it was fucking awesome. I love being able to stream Arkham Knight for you guys. I just hate I have to make the game run like shit to do it. But it looked fine. It just the frame rate sucked.
St. Louis, and Sheldon Creed has clinched a playoff spot with his performance here tonight and the advantage he had above the cut line coming in. So 10 drivers have now locked up a playoff spot. 8 have done it with victories. 2 on points. 2 spots remain. I'll tell you, Taylor Gray is in a great position regardless of what happens. And Harrison Burton pretty good too, as long as we don't get a new winner. In fact, both those drivers will be in as long as we don't get a new winner tonight. Progressive Pit Road is open. Huge stops here. Gotta execute. Zillage leading them in. Here's Kim.
And Adam Williams-Sawallich's crew has done a fabulous job all night, gaining spots on both of the previous 2 stops. They'll look for a fast and clean stop He thinks it'll be better, just tight. Can't finish the corner like he wants. Also lost rear grip on the run, so they will free him up just a little bit as they put on 4 fresh Goodyear tires. You saw that chassis adjustment, Dylan.
Eric Almirola felt like they'd taken rear lateral grip away, and also just felt like the car's starting to tighten up again on him that run. 4 tires, maybe an air pressure adjustment for him. Jesse Love was battling a loose end in a very tight race car. Also had no brakes at the end of that run, so they were telling him to work on his fans.
Come on, 88. Let's go. Bad news, though. Almirola's come out in second.
Yeah, 88 holds serve on the pit lane as they exit Progressive Pit Road. Almirola comes off behind him. Under caution for the...
Please, God, let this race end quick. I'm going to set an alarm for like 12 tomorrow, knowing damn well I won't sleep till 12. But, you know, if I did by some miracle, get up 12, take a shower, go to the store, watch football.
Series. And, of course, lots of college football in the ACC and Pac-12. Brandon Jones on low air pressure. Sparking. Yeah, as he's swerving back and forth, you see the splitter dragging on the left side of that car.
Good news, Austin Hill's probably not going to be on the front 2 rows, so...
Late race restart. All these cars have been doing that all weekend long. That's how these cars make grip. All those left sides just dragging the ground, basically. Do the choose here. I think it's a no-brainer. Zillage going to take the outside. That's what we've seen from the front cars all night long. But Almirola going to start on the front row for the first time this evening. Jones goes outside with Zillage. And as everyone does the choose, let's reset things for this final run of the race. Zillage, unless he has a problem, is going to win the regular season championship. Although Allgaier's done a great job coming back from the speeding penalty prior to the choose, he was 11th. And Jeb Burton was the only driver coming into tonight that was below the cut line that could point in. He's done for the evening. So now if you want to upset the playoff cut line, you're going to have
How slow can 42 laps go by?
It's a long way to get to the front from where they are with only 41 laps to go.
Yeah, a couple things to watch right here as we come to the restart. Does the 19 have enough short run speed? I feel like he's maybe had a little bit of a better car than Connor on the longer run, but does he have the short run speed to have clean air on the front row? The other thing to watch, I saw Allgaier took the outside, going to be like 5 or 6 rows back. Without a doubt, we will see him make it 3 wide down in turn 1.
And keep an eye on Jesse Love. He was aggressive on the last restart, diving in the bottom down into turn 1. He might want to try that move on the second time.
Connor Zilic has won the last 3 races, 6 of the last 7. 2 3-race win streaks in the last 7 races, and he's in control tonight. Will this be the final restart?
Green, you better run from that 19. He's pretty fucking fast. 88 spun the tires. They stacked up in the back a little bit on the bottom, but nobody wrecked.
Got together too aggressively.
Advantage outside lane off of turn 2.
Almirola's going to have a shot here off of 2.
Connor Zilic trying to pull down, but
Ironically, Zilic is getting a push from Almirola's teammate, and it gets him back in the lead, clear. And Almirola washes up and runs the 20 up the track as the 88 pulls away. Almirola's loose again. He can't fucking hang on to it. Just barely. Oh yeah, they're racing hard for second place. And Jesse Love takes second away. I'd be worried about getting beat by Almirola or Allgaier. I'm not so worried about Jesse Love or Sheldon Creed or Brennan Jones or Austin Hill running me down.
It's been so jumbled up throughout the field because there's a bit of checking up as we came to the green. And then you saw what happened there was checked up the field further in the top 10, so they're all on top of each other. This is the restart on the North Sky. He got the back there. The 70. Oh, yeah, look at all the checkups there. Corey Day in the back of Austin Hill. Kevin Peckis in the back of Corey Day. There's just that cornering effect we see sometimes, especially at these tracks with very straightaways where the restart zone is. For whatever reason, you can't see around the cars ahead of you, and therefore you're just responding to the car in front. Look at the damage to the back bumper of Chris Peckis.
See Allgaier right there, trying to get to the outside.
back to 16.
Did not have the restart that he needed.
10 is Daniel Nye. Nick Sanchez leading in the final stage of the race. And that orange number 48 after qualifying up front.
And I know I referenced as we came to the green right there. You know, does Almirola have the short run speed he needs? See a little replay here of the 7 of the 48. Oh, like a tight wall right there. 48 had a huge run on the outside. But I mentioned earlier, you know, does Almirola have the short run speed he needs? And he doesn't. But the 2 Jesse Love has had great short run speed. Seems like those 2 cars, after about 10 or 15 laps, it switches. 19 need a little bit better, but it's allowed Connor to get out to 1.3-second lead already.
Multiple cars have that rear damage just from that restart. Look at Sam Mayer's bumper there. It looks a lot like Chris Peckis as well. So many cars that contact on that restart.
Let's go to Dylan at the care center.
Yeah, number has been checked and released. Any warning or indication that that tire was having issues before it let go?
No, Dylan, not really. You know, we struggled a little bit on the short run today, but our long run today was pretty good. So just hate it for my guys. Wanted to not get a DNF, but it was kind of out of our control. But that was a hard hit. Definitely didn't feel good, but
Where's Allgaier? Allgaier still ain't even in the top 10.
Bomarito, all those poor guys that help us, and yeah, it just sucks.
It sucks, but that's just racing, man. Know what I mean?
Last week in Portland, 2 DNFs for him here tonight. Tough break for that organization. No doubt, as he said, they'll reset your race for Bristol on Friday evening.
Sammy Smith almost had a mega moment down in turns 1 and 2. It looked like he either had a little bit of a lockup, but got high in the corner and slid all the way up to the wall. Was able to gather it up.
Been a quiet day for that A team. Haven't said his name much at all. Didn't qualify where they wanted to, and not said much in this race. 28 Kyle Sieg, push from Harrison Burton.
This might not be
44's Brennan Poole.
And Jeff's got a little bit of, or I mean, Harrison's got a little bit of freedom right now, right? Knowing that Jeff's out, so like, it's allowed him to get a little more aggressive here.
Well, and I think it changes the mindset for that team a little bit to, hey, we don't want to have an outside the top 20 day going into the playoffs. They want to go and get a good performance, have that momentum right now. And I know they've been trying throughout the night, but definitely kind of if it opens up the ability to be more aggressive, go after it. You want to get the best finish you can and try to have some momentum in the playoffs.
Look at this. I mean, Sheldon Creed is fifth, and he's got a little company here from William Sawalich with the double zero. Has done an outstanding job. Didn't qualify great, but has driven inside the top five. You're just joining us. He did clinch a playoff spot with his performance in stage one and stage two. You think about his average running position, 11.6. Remarkable that he's running fifth late in the race in a place where he's won twice in the Craftsman Truck Series.
Yeah, we haven't really talked about him because he hasn't been up inside the top 10, but they've got the double zero. Got really good speed here in this final stage, and we talked about his teammate Sam Mayer. We thought he was going to have really good speed, but
Oh, Harrison Burton got spun.
Well, we said he had some freedom. Maybe he stepped over the line. Two cautions in this final stage, and both for drivers named Burton. The first for Jeb, and now Harrison goes around running 20th.
yeah, but no damage to the 25 car. You look at that.
Yeah, and I think the 44 Brennan Poole got into the left rear here. We get a rain
And that is the first of your unnecessary cautions that will just send this race down a path that
point situation. It's
we don't want to deal with.
And if you look here, the top of the screen, down the middle, just Brennan goes up the racetrack a little bit.
Just an accident.
Left first,
Single car spin, but
as you mentioned.
had to throw a yellow.
Got away with it. No damage.
It almost looks like, 44 just slid up the racetrack there a little bit in the middle. Those guys being too wide, 2 rows deep. They've been having quite a battle for the last 7 or 8 laps, going back and forth. You hear Harrison stand on the throttle to keep it from backing into the wall. Like I say, a lot of cars had to go around him. I don't think there was any damage at all to the 25.
And whenever you're in that position, as you spin it around, you're thinking, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. And thankfully they did.
Here's Brennan Poole's radio.
Yep, I mean, that's basically the way we saw it. I don't think Brennan meant to do anything intentional right there. The track's so wide. I mean, you're not guessing where those guys are going to go, but because there's so much room, you assume they're going to leave you just a little bit more.
And I think one of the things that Harris was doing is sort of that diamond line that we've seen throughout this weekend.
Good news, Austin Hill's not even in the top 10 now. Because, we're at a very crucial point of the race, and it's not a super speedway.
Bottom, sort of going up the racetrack, and they just met there. Obviously, as you said, I don't think any of it was intentional.
Isn't it great for this team, though? And you think about where they've come throughout the season. You can have something like this happen in the final race of the regular season and still have the insurance that you need to make it into the playoffs. It's just been remarkable. And hey, I go back to Daytona, and it was all right there in front of them the whole way. And this happened early, and you're like, oh my gosh, the unthinkable. The comebacks they've had both at Daytona and then again last week at Portland have been remarkable to get them that insurance policy they have tonight.
And that has been amazing that they've just found ways to not let these moments and these issues be more detrimental than they have and been able to recover from them. And this is a sight that we saw last week in Portland getting spun out basically. But, the Daytona situation could have been an absolute disaster. Portland, I mean, the recovery they had there, I think in that day,
Austin Hill's pitting.
top 10 probably thought we got them. And they didn't, Kim.
He fell off hard that run.
Complaining about that car. She can't touch throttle or anything. Can't do anything with this car. Worst it's been all day, so they will look for some slight adjustments. See the chassis wrench going in right there. And then
No new tires.
Burton has found on the radio. He did ask, was that his fault or did the 44 Brennan Poole walk up? They told him he walked up. It was not your fault. But Harris's response was, we have to execute better. We cannot be running back here. We have to continue up further. Can't get in other people's messes. Remember, they used all 3 sets of fresh Goodyear tires that are cold, scuffed tires going on that car for Harrison Burton.
Yeah, it's a great point, Kim. Everyone had 3 sets of sticker tires laying in the pits. pits, and you see Austin Hill come down, you're like, if you're going to pit here, why wouldn't you put on tires? They don't have any left. Harrison, after the spin, had no choice but to go to those scuffed tires, and that's just the setup here in the Xfinity Series. Everybody had 3 sets laying, and they had already utilized those with the pit stops that came earlier in the night. Sammy Smith gonna limp into the playoffs. Got that win at Rockingham, and boy, he was outstanding late in the summer. But the last couple of weeks, things have not gone their way. And Hood is up now for driver 8. Kim.
Yeah, you see fluid going in. He was reporting losing brakes. They were just getting way too hot. Lost brake fluid too, so they're pitting to fix that. They'll change tires as well. Sammy Smith just not the day that they had wanted. They were hoping for momentum.
Sorry.
You see that little bit of fire in the right rear. That's where they bled the brakes. The fluids come out. It's gotten on the rotor, and it started a small fire. It's interesting, though, Parker, to me, that the rears are the ones that he's lost and not the fronts.
Yeah, that was odd. It's usually the fronts there that you see. So sometimes it can be the heat and just what those brakes are, how you have them set up. That can cause that. But obviously, they knew what the issue was. As you see some smoke, that could be some of that excess fluid coming out.
Sammy from Iowa, great battle today in the state of Iowa. College football, Iowa State. But we're done here in St. Louis for football on the CW.
Ooh, San Diego State and Washington State. Not watching that.
Kickoff set for 10:15 Eastern time. Should allow us to finish this race with all these playoff drivers. And then more football. The third football game we've had on the college side today on the CW. Just been an outstanding Saturday.
So that's looking a little worse than just some of the fluid that's actually the 8 car has probably had an issue here. There it is. So it's looking a little bit worse than what we've.
Well, that's not just excess fluid.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to.
There's more there. And as he was exiting right here off of pit road, you see all that smoke start to come out of the back of that car. And I got to think that that's maybe where he's pumped the brakes up, and maybe that line is loose, or they burnt through a line. That seems like a lot of smoke to me for brakes. But the fact that that's what they worked on, you can assume that's what it is.
I wonder if they were maybe even just closing off that right rear caliper. It felt like it was maybe leaking or had an issue, so you close that line off, potentially. Could have been what they were doing. That's why they added the fluid as well. And now it's, continuing to find a way out.
Whatever he has,
Good. It's not what you want to see.
Not good.
We do the choose, and everybody kind of taking their shot at Connor Zilic. And it's going to be his buddy Jesse Love who gets his chance now. Restart on the front.
You know how this goes. The only way they're going to beat him is to wreck him.
Exceptional.
Accidentally or on purpose, whatever happens.
Short road speed. I'm going to say
That's the only way.
give the 88 around
Fuck.
Prior to the choose.
That is my car killed. I've asked like 5 times. I don't think you can hear me. Yes, it's killed. The hood's blown open on it. The fender's knocked out of it. Whoever was behind me drove me right into the back of him.
Yeah, he's referencing the impact that we saw in that previous restart, the accordion effect, and you can see they're talking about the gap there in the front of the hood. It's kind of dented in right there. We see this Chevy bow tie. A lot of damage.
Yeah, Allgaier's got a lot of arrow damage. That's more than I thought.
Championship chase.
He got banged around there for a little while.
Deliver an exclamation point to end the regular season and win for a 9th time on the campaign. His best friend
Zilic wins a lot, but it's rarely easy.
laps to go when we return to the green flag, and 2 young, talented drivers out front to get us going at St. Louis.
Could have swore that Jesse Love almost hit the pace car there.
Restarts all the launch. We've seen that outside lane be able to get the best launch.
Go, go, go.
But Jesse Love,
Lot better restart for Zilic this time. Oh, they're stacking up. Hey! Nope, they didn't save it. Allgaier just got wrecked. Taylor Gray got wrecked. Mayer got wrecked. Sanchez got wrecked.
Sanchez and Justin Allgaier there.
Sieg got wrecked at the very end.
Kyle Sieg also driving through the gas. First time we've seen this tonight where we have a major problem.
Well,
Frustrated with it. Probably a product of, hey, we're inside of 30 to go. It's time to make it happen, and we've got debris everywhere.
Something happened to Sheldon Creed, I believe. The outside lane couldn't get going, and it started to stack up the lanes. And we saw this on the restart before. As you get more aggressive, you start to get some accordion effect in some of these tracks, especially these straight.
yeah, Justin thought his car was tore before. It is extremely tore up right now. He had contact on multiple sides of that car.
We see this in these tracks because it's so straight. You can't see really around ahead of you, so you're just dependent on the car in front of you. You're reacting to the car in front of you. especially when the restart zones are pretty late down the straightaway.
Well, there's nowhere to go. You're already up against that outside wall.
We're gonna be here a while, probably.
Or something broke in that car.
Yeah, so something was happening. He was slow, and then I believe his teammate Sam managed to eclipse him. So yeah, you see he barely gets going.
Creed's car didn't go and kind of caused that mess.
Squeeze between his teammate and Corey Day there. They spun around in front of the field, and then the melee breaks out.
Well, when there was contact with Mayer initially, he just had no control of his car. Right? And so as those cars are sliding, he's collected it, but he's just trying to. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, it almost either missed his shift, just lost all power right there. You see Sam now just trying to gather it up. That could have honestly been a lot worse than what it was right there.
A couple of guys up in the top 6 need a win to make their way into the playoffs. Eckes and Sowalic, something to be thinking about. They were able to escape the mess here that has produced our 5th caution of the night.
The other thing to think about is it's going to give Jesse Love another shot.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Why we think alike, Adam. That's why, it's just brilliant minds. He did not have the restart that he needed right there, but he's going to get another shot at it right now.
And by the way, in case you were wondering, and Will be Zillage scored as the race leader. You use scoring loops to determine where everybody will be running, but Zillage is going to be in control once again. Pretty bad beat here. He's basically clear.
Yeah, Seed got through the wreck and then just clobbered Allgaier at the end.
Cross in front of him.
So we kind of had the initial contact. They thought they were through it. Yeah, Corey Day, he just had nowhere to go right there.
Hey, at least he got through it. Apparently he did have somewhere to go. He got through it.
After the contact, able to drive through. Hembrick got a little piece of the action in the 11, but he too was able right there. Look at that. Like he was clear, and it just fell right in front of him. Let's take a listen to Shannon Creed's radio.
So what he's referencing there is when he went to shift from second to third.
Creed said he had no third gear.
There was no drive in that gear, so you lose your momentum, and he probably
God, Sieg's car got fucked.
find something, but you've lost all the momentum you have, and everyone behind you is working properly, and you really, it's frustrating to be in that position, but when you're Corey Day, you just aren't anticipating that.
See the drivers involved.
About 11 cars in that wreck.
We said 9 were involved. We'll update that to 10. Caution number 5 comes on. Racing again.
At your next big event, everything needs to feel just right. From the presentation to the products, 4imprint provides outstanding branded gear, guaranteed to show up sharp and right on time. Visit 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain. I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms. With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms.
Yo. You laying in my spot. Oh, shit. Hold on a second.
Time to lay a foundation for a championship Friday night under the lights. Bristol, Tennessee. We're on the air, CW. NASCAR Countdown Live, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You look at the round of 12. You got Bristol. You've got Kansas a mile and a half, and you wrap things up with a wild card on the road course, the Roval at Charlotte Motor Speedway. But before we get to the season business to finish here, ending the regular season.
Please tell me this is the one to go. It is not.
Down in St. Louis, going to be inside of 20 laps to go.
I really think this is the moment you talked about earlier for Jesse Love to figure out how can I get a better restart? How can I nail this to stay side by side? And if you can stay side by side off of 2, use the side draft down into 3. We've seen people do that. And how aggressive do you want to drive off into 3? Usually the outside has a bit of leverage, but if late in the race you want to use the fender a little bit, it's on offer.
What do you have for us, Kim?
Yeah, Sammy Smith down below.
Excuse me.
The pit box after they continued repairs, trying to mediate and make that car last, those brakes last through these next 21 laps. But Sammy not having
Just picked up some debris.
They got a little debris under the splitter.
So here's the thing in that position. That's I don't want to say scared, but that is kind of the fear there. Is you're like, listen, I know what this brake pedal feels like, and when you get to turn 1 at this track, it's extremely fast. You need really good brakes. If they've lost the right rear caliper or whatever the issues they have on that, he's right. He's going to lift at the start finish line. Just manage this because they're in a position that they can't race. And I feel like the team was maybe saying like, hey, we're still just trying to pump him up. He's like, no.
And more caution laps.
Let's hear from Sam Mayer.
He has been released from the care center, so I know there was
Sam Mayer's got a very punchable face.
disappointing was the day today and ultimately the result too.
Yeah, I feel like we were coming to our probably best point of the race, and we were going to be in an okay spot to actually have a decent finish. This team has been the top 5 team of the year. Like, I feel like we've always been there and been a part of the races and wins. At the end, we haven't always won, but we were always there. But yeah, just really, really unfortunate way to end that one. This place is so much fun. I always love coming here. Wish we would have had a little bit better of an Audubon Ford Mustang. I'm not going to say it's as fast as Xfinity Mobile. Oh, wait. But, it's, just really proud of everybody for sticking with me throughout the day and making the most of it. But obviously it didn't end in our favor. But, yep, we'll be good for the playoffs. We're all right.
Thanks, Sam. He's headed to Bristol with a good attitude.
Yeah, and I would say a good resume. If you go back, he was 16 years old, 7-start, won in a truck at Bristol, so that's a positive place for him. He's won on mile and a half, so we go to Kansas, and so good at the Charlotte Roval, in particular, in the playoffs last couple of years, not just road courses in general, but at that facility at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So you feel like that team, even though they've lost some momentum last couple of weeks, will be a player.
Your memory never ceases to amaze me.
There's
The Sam Mayer Bristol truck win, 16.
There's a lot of stuff up there that we need to download. Wallet second row,
Right here, right here. Let's do it.
Well, and if you think back to earlier in the race, Jesse Love made it 3 wide on William getting down to turn 1. You got to assume that William gets the run. He's going to be willing to do the same thing here.
and Eka's behind him. You look at 2 young drivers, they got a win to get in, and they can see the front. And if you had told them beginning this weekend you're going to be in this position, they said, you know what? After the year I've had, I'll take it.
That's right. Absolutely.
But having said all of that, the control vehicle is the other rookie.
I was going to say.
Dominated this night, dominated the season, and he's going to try to best his best friend on another restart here.
Love and Zillits. They should race clean, right? I think he can trust his buddy not to accidentally wipe him out. Knock on wood. Famous last words. All that. 18 to go here. Here we go. 18 to go. Hey, Sawalich is going to go Hail Mary again. That was a lot better than last week. Same success rate, but less disastrous results. Almirola's fucking charging here, buddy. Almirola didn't get held up on this restart like he did the previous one. He's going to get a lot of time here to work over Zilich if he's got anything for him. Oh, Almirola got loose again. There's that looseness and caution's out. God damn, dude. The old damaged vehicle policy leads to another caution. Now, Almirola will use your ass up and take you out. I promise you that. And he's probably going to be on the front row now, I figure. He ain't going to pick outside second row. He's going to be inside front row. You better be clear of him before you get to turn one, especially because you got fucking old Sawalowicz back there.
Sawalich probably going to be in the same situation on the next restart that he was on this last one. And maybe he learns.
Look like a piece of tape. Barabon.
It's like everybody's going. That's when you need the GPS to alert you that there's a Waze in the road. Yeah, Waze. Yeah. We had a car incident a couple restarts ago, and now you see the result of that is a lot. Yeah, a lot of cars are just bare bond and damage out there, and that looked like it could have had some metal in it as well. So you don't want that on the street pass.
All right, under caution for 10 minutes.
So this was a way better restart by Jesse Love. He stays far closer to Connor Silich, but as you mentioned, Jamie, Sawalich just gets that run down into one. He sticks it 3 wide. This puts Jesse Love in a really awkward position and allows Zilich to get away. The outside has all the momentum, and it just seems like from here the bottom just doesn't work, and Sawalich is going to be basically in the same position. Yeah, it's one spot.
Bottom don't work so well, but that ain't going to stop Sawalich from trying it over and over.
Jesse Love, they had to tell them there's going to be some desperation behind you. You know, kid has to win in order to get in. So that's in the back of your mind too. So when they split you 3 wide, you know that his whole season's riding on possibly coming out with the lead on this restart. So you're going to have to get him room or get wrecked.
And it looks like they're going to put him third. So it's kind of just I love the aggression. Yeah, I think it was great. I think it's a good idea.
You've got to do if you're in that position. It happened to him, ironically, earlier in the race with Jesse Love, who made it 3 wide. So, yeah, I mean, he did the exact same move back to him, and he's got to do what he's got to do to get to the front.
And now he's got the opportunity to choose the outside.
Yeah, the team coming on the radio after that last restart and praising the driver, saying really good job. They liked how aggressive he was, looking for more of that on the next restart. But as we look at this top 3, very interesting, especially Almirola and Sawalich both in the top 3 together, because Eric has been really instrumental and helpful to William as a driver coach as of late. Jeff Mendering was telling me he spent a lot of time helping him, answering questions. And if you were watching our qualifying coverage earlier today, immediately after Eric Almirola took his qualifying lap, he found William, kind of coached him through what to do out on the racetrack. That resulted in a 3rd place qualifying effort. So we'll see if the student can outrun the teacher here in this, what could be the final restart.
It's such a good dynamic what they have going on because Eric has nothing to prove, and he's been around for a long time. And you know, we talk about teammates within NASCAR; they don't ever really want to help the other one. Like you're like not genuinely helping. And I think with Eric, it is genuine, and he's been around a long time and has learned a tremendous amount. Dylan.
Well, hey, guys, it's, of course, NASCAR playoff season here on the CW, but it's also football season on the CW, and Hail Mary is a term that has been thrown around, no pun intended, used a lot in this 16 camp this week. They felt like they had a car that was going to be good enough. They worked on it a lot in practice. They started out, was, Christian said, just horrible, and got it by the end of it to be pretty good. So felt like they were definitely trending in the right direction, and we've talked about the experience he has at this racetrack, 9 stars here. He felt like this time of night when the track has gone through the transition from the sun being out to cooled down, now that it's full darkness, was going to be where he excelled. So they got the track position. Christian feels like he has the experience and the knowledge to know what he needs to do. Now it's just about going and doing it here with 14 to go. They need to win, of course, to get into the playoffs. So anything goes, I think, for the 16 at this point.
It is We're getting ready for the choose. Let's get some intel from Team 2.
Hail Mary, man. I wish I was in bed right now. Throw myself over there. Because one of two things is going to happen. Zilich is going to win. I'm going to be like, good. That was meh, but good. He won. 2, he's going to get fucked over and wrecked, and this race is going to last 3 fucking hours, and I'm going to be mad about both things.
I know what he's saying, which is it feels like you're able to make moves down the bottom, do the pop out that Swallows just did to him that he had done earlier, and you feel like maybe at the top, maybe you're at everyone else's mercy of just having the momentum around the outside. But I think if you look at the evidence of the last few restarts, the top has been the place to be.
Well, in about 15 seconds, we're going to find out.
Will I get the answer?
We're going to find out exactly what they're all going to do.
Exciting.
We'll do the choose with 13 laps to go. We'll get the green flag with 12 remaining. By the way, Zilich, who has now led 108, beat 109 laps in this race. That's the most he's
12 to go when they restart. And yeah, Almirola's inside front row. He'll probably just wipe out the 88 and then say Jesus told him to do it or something and praise God for the opportunity. I don't know, whatever shit dumb Christians say when they do something really hypocritical like Eric Almirola loves to do. Got to know who you're racing. You're around a couple of morons, Almirola and Sawalich. I trust Jesse Love and Brandon Jones not to be stupid. Just remember who you are around. The good news is Sawalich is outside second row, so he can't force it 3 wide on the bottom and wipe you all out. That's one good thing. He shouldn't be able to do that anyway. Oh boy. Another one of these races. Almirola's trying to lay back. And the 88's getting fucking shoved into the 19, it looked like. Sawalich kind of turned the 88 into the 19 a little bit. Now Almirola's going to think he's got full carte blanche just to take him out. That's what he's doing. He's running him up the hill, just about in the wall. Somehow the 88 keeps going, barely touched the wall, and Almirola's the one that's fucked 3 wide in the middle, losing ground. Good, fuck him. Fuck him. He can't be mad at the 88. It was fucking 18 shoving the 88 that caused that clusterfuck there. Oh, please stay green. Well, they're coming to 10 to go. Fuck. Oh, yeah, I forgot. The 18's got to win to make the playoffs. That's bad news. I did what I had to do, man. I can hear it now. There'll be another caution. He'll wipe the 88 out. I did what I had to do, man. I had to do it. Like all these fucking young jack-offs say when they get out of cars in situations like this. I do it. Whoa! Eckes about wrecked the 19 and the 20. Almirola let the 16 go so he can fucking hit him back. The 16 drove in there hard, though.
tough season for Christian Eckes and that Colic Racing team. They just
Colic Racing sucks, but Eckes is having a good day.
of bad luck, and now in a top 3 position here late.
We got a Colic car, top 3.
This restart looks to me, I don't know if the 18 actually got into the 88 and all those guys a little bit, but see, Zilic, they've thrown everything at him today, and he's been able to come out on top of all these restarts. He's done an exceptional job. Oh, that was on contact for Corey Day.
Corey Day bounced off the wall.
That's part of the learning experience. Following cars 2x2, dirty air, restarts like that. You've got to know where that car is going to take off when it loses that air on the nose like it did there.
You just hope that Day can hold it together and get that first career top 10.
How much fun is this? You got two guys following Connor Zilic that if they win, they're going to make it into the playoffs.
Yeah, Sawallich and Eckes are must wins. They're second and third. That's like worst case scenario if you get a yellow now, because you know some dumb shit will happen. You know it.
And you have to think that William Sawalich, Chris Eckes are driving right now for everything they have done, knowing what's on offer just up there. If you can get to that white 88 that's dominating the trip to the playoffs and go fight for a championship.
Top 4 were rookies last week in Portland, 5 to top 6.
What a great run by Zilic to come back and win the regular season championship. He was in a fairly deep points hole early in the season,
Kind of maintain the lap time running that part of the
but that's okay. After this week, everything he's done up to this point will no longer matter.
car as fast as we've seen all night.
And then every 3 weeks after that, whatever he's done in those 3 weeks won't matter.
See that brake bias. Speed and potential in that race car. Do you need to move the brakes? Right, that's maybe just have something that left in that car, especially if you can get a restart here, but also just do what you can to make sure that car is as fast as it can be as we get later here. Try and keep the heat out of the front tires.
5 to go.
Great veteran on the pit box.
Sawallich having the race of his life.
18-year-old
Needs a caution, though, I think. I don't think he's not going to catch 88 under green. Needs a restart and fluky bullshit. But he's in position, should he get the chance.
The guy in third right there, number 16.
Eckes is fastest car on track. He ain't got enough time to get there either. He's got to get by the 18 first, and I don't even see that happening. 4 more.
If you're Swallich's team, you're seeing the line that Chris Eckes is running down there at 3-4. He's been going up a little bit more. Looks like Williams tried that down to 1 and 2 to maybe get a better run off at 2. But Christian's been really aggressive, being higher up in 3-4. You've got to be giving him that information to probably apply it for him.
Yeah, those first two cars, Zilic and Swalich, just matching lap time for lap time, almost identical lap times the last 3 or 4 laps. Eckes again, just a little bit quicker that last lap. It's going to run out of time.
3 to go. And now, if you're Zilic, you're like, I've got an advantage. Just get me back to that white flag so they don't have any more.
3 to go.
Worst case scenario for him.
For good karma, I decided to check my phone and look away.
Restart.
The less I'm watching, the more likely this is for it to go green.
Drivers had never seen this track prior to practice yesterday.
2 to go.
Boy, have they gotten it done.
Please, God.
Remaining.
Well, you think about Connor, a lot of tracks he hasn't been to this year. I think about Pocono, one of the harder tracks that we go to.
Never been to Portland Dennis yet.
Never been to these tracks. Did an incredible job able to get to victory lane at both of those tracks.
And it's just been every single time.
This dude's been on a heater ever since Charlotte. I was at that Charlotte Xfinity race where he finished second to William Byron.
It doesn't matter.
That was kind of the turning point.
No matter what the track is.
What a run, Adam. What a run he has been on.
Incredible.
Off of turn 4. White flag is out. A lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Nice and easy. Through turns 1 and
Nice and easy.
down the back straightaway.
Blaney running out of gas here last year gives me anxiety that something could happen on the last lap.
Regular season championship. 9 victories. That's the most ever by a
9
rookie.
wins in 1 year, the most ever by a rookie. Regular season champion. Playoff points out the ass. Sawallet's second, Eckes third. So close. So close to knocking Harrison Burton out. I bet you he wins at least 3 more this year, if not more. We only got 7 left. I bet he wins 3 of them. Hopefully Phoenix is one of them. Did he almost hit the camera guy? Bro, Connor Zilic is a fucking calamity when he's celebrating wins. One of these days, one of them camera guys is going to get fucking hit. I'm telling you. I say it all the damn time. One of these days. And now the 88 just knocked his car into the inside wall. I'm sure that totally wasn't on purpose. Got that rear end jacked up after smacking the wall there. Yeah, that wasn't on purpose. Everything about that 88 car and the team and Zilic, like, we ain't seen a run like this in a while in the Xfinity Series. Sawallic finished second 2 weeks in a row. That's crazy. Maybe there's hope for Sawallic yet. He has improved a lot. Still a dumbass. Please don't fall. Please don't. Wind the net back in the car, please. Wind the net back in the car, please.
Yeah, Connor Zilic locks in the regular season championship. Also becomes only the 3rd driver in Xfinity Series history to get 4 wins in a row. Adds his name to the list of Sam Ard and Noah Gragson. Man, you were the dominant car all day long. Had to survive, though, multiple late race restarts. How did you do it?
Yeah, that one was stressful. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was more annoying than it needed to be.
7 on lap 8 for WeatherTech Chevrolet team. Thank you, the WeatherTech. It's Cooper McNeil's birthday tomorrow, so happy birthday. It's my mom's birthday today, so happy birthday, Mom. I love you. And, yeah, man, that's awesome. 4 in a row. A lot of fans here. It's awesome to come here to St. Louis and bring the Xfinity Series back here. So thank you guys for showing out.
I'm glad Xfinity got a race back here. Can we get Xfinity at North Wilkesboro?
This summer has been one for the history books, culminating as the regular season champion. As you head to the playoffs, things kick off at Bristol. How confident are you can continue this run?
Man, this is gonna be tough to keep up. You know, it's rare that you can go on a run like this, and every week I show up thinking, man, this is gonna be the weekend that we just go run 8th and just aren't great. But every weekend we show up and we're a winning race car, and my pit crew executes, my team executes, and everybody does their job, and we end up doing burnouts on the front stretch. So yeah, it's awesome to be able to do this and win this many races. This is the most wins Aaron's ever won in a year as well, so really cool to do that for them as well.
Enjoy it.
Thank you, Kim.
Connor Zilic, a winner here at Worldwide Technology Raceway, Dylan.
And Kim, for the 2nd week in a row, William Sawallic comes up just 1 spot short of that first career win. Does that make it sting even that much more to be that close?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. That's kind of his, but it is. 88 was on rails tonight. I mean, I think he was definitely the best car.
all night, but our sound good junior super.
William Sawalich, best in class. Daniel Dye got a top 10. Colleague had 2 cars in the top 10, 3rd and 10th.
Aggressive all night. Had long run speed, short run speed. Whatever.
Colleague might be getting a little better,
Bring me a good car.
getting back to how they were.
Your progression for the last month or so, but just this whole year has been something that we've all witnessed and seen. To even be in this position, what does that say just about your resilience and the resilience of this team too to even be in this spot?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, never give up. That's never what you want to do. You just want to keep battling and putting in the hard work, studying, learning, like I've been doing, simulator, reviewing footage, whatever it is. Just trying to do what I can do to get better for the guys.
All right, that first win is right around the corner, it seems like, for William Sawalich. Valiant effort, but comes a spot short.
2 words come to mind when I look at William Sawalich. Playoff spoiler.
Yeah.
Because he's running great right now. You know, when the season began, Marty Lindley said to his rookie...
All right, that's a wrap. We'll be back tomorrow, 3 o'clock. That's the Cup race. Cup race will be on. We'll be talking football. So even though I'm not streaming football, I kind of still am. See you tomorrow. I'm tired.